What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, so this video is gonna be pretty interesting, alright? Hold on, let me get my, keep on, gonna drop this. Alright. The other day, I had this bag here. This is my everyday bag, alright? This bag basically holds my batteries in. I've showed you this guy plenty of times. A lot of wear and tear in this guy. I wear it every day. I work out with it. It's my best friend, okay? So it holds my batteries, and then in here holds my monitor, and then there's a hole that the cord will come out of that goes into me, right? Well, I've owned two of these over my LVAD life, and this is my second one. I broke it. What happened was the zipper came off, as you can see, and yeah, that sucks. So this guy no longer useful. I had to get a new one. So what do you have to do to get a new one? Easy. You call your provider that handles your all your dressings and things like that. So mine is Continuum. They're based in Gainesville, and they immediately I called them up. I had a couple things I needed. So I needed my dressings and things like that. You always call your local provider, whoever it is providing your medical equipment. Tell them that you need your dressings and etc., etc. Also, I called them up and I said, look, my bag broke, and this thing, I need to get a new one. So immediately they transferred me over to their equipment department. So that was great. And within minutes, they got everything scheduled. They had it already on file. And like I said, I ordered this yesterday at 11 o'clock. Today I received it around 9 a.m. It arrived at my door. So FedEx overnight, it was great. I didn't have to pay anything extra. This is the bag they sent me. Here's the box. It comes in a nice big box. As you can see there's the bag. If I open it up, it's all pretty. So yeah, that's the bag. So if you guys are looking for one of these, I recommend them. Considering that I use this thing every single day, that's really good that it only broke twice, in 2 years. So once a year is not bad at all. Considering what I do with it. I work out, I drop this thing on the floor. I don't drop it, but I let it hang. I put it on the floor. I'm constantly moving it around and doing what I gotta do. So kudos to this thing for actually keeping up with me. Alright, the next thing that happened. Alright, so these are the batteries. Alright, so this is the battery. What it looks like, as you can see, mine are, I need to charge these. But these are my batteries, backup batteries, okay? So I was always curious. I went on a trip and I wanted to be prepared. So I went ahead, when you come out of the hospital, you get 4 sets of batteries. So a total of 8. Well, I only use 6, okay? So 2 that's plugged into me, 2 that I keep on a dock, charging, ready to go, and another 2 that I always have in my backup bag. Alright, this is your backup battery bag. You gotta carry this backup bag everywhere you go. Either way, so I pulled these, I went to go pull out a brand new one, straight out the box, the brand new wrapper and everything, and I said, let me charge this one up. I'm going to Texas, be prepared. So what did I do? I charge it, and it does not turn on. It's a dud. Alright, I even tried charging it for 2 days, just nothing was happening. So I had 2 dead batteries. Ultimately, I called up Continuum, and while I was talking about the bag, I brought up the batteries. I said my batteries died, and they just never worked. They were brand new out the box. They were real helpful. They said, no problem at all, we'll send those over. They said, how long have you had your batteries? And I said, I've had mine since I've had my surgery. So they've never, we never renewed my batteries. She said they should be swapped out every 2 years. So obviously I'm on my 2nd year, so she went ahead and sent me a whole new case of batteries. Basically, these are gonna be gone. When I go back in the clinic, I'm just gonna hand these over. Also that gets swapped out are the clips. I didn't know this. I thought just clips are just clips. But apparently there's some technology in there, some like charging ports in there, and that is going back to the company itself. So when I go in the clinic, I'll drop these off. So they sent me that as well. Boom. And I gotta just pretty much swap out all my old stuff. These normally get plugged into here. Alright, and then you plug in your batteries or whatever. So obviously I don't need that no more, and these are the old ones. So I'm gonna swap these out, replace them with these, and they sent me boxes like this. Alright, so this one, for example, is a clip set. So it's a set of 2. So basically this one is that's gonna plug into me. One set's gonna plug into me, another set is gonna plug into It's gonna be my backups. So that's how that's gonna work. So they sent me 2 boxes of these, and which is a number of 2, so total 4. And then they sent me the backup batteries, and the batteries are huge. I always mention this. This thing's got to be at least 15 pounds. There's no way this thing is lighter than that. But you hear that? These are the batteries. And hold on, let me get them out. They come all fancy like. See that? That's the new batteries. That's my new upgrades. And here they are there. So I got to charge these up, get them charged overnight or for a couple hours and get a full charge on them and start replacing my batteries as needed. They gave me 2 boxes of these, total of 8 batteries. So ultimately when I go in the clinic next time, I will hand these back. So that's that. That was my little my little section there on what I've had to do. The last thing I want to talk about, and it's real simple, and that's a couple things actually, is the what happens if you are like for me, let's say what happens if I'm an LVAD patient. So let's say what happens if I get sick, right? And I pass out, or I'm not feeling well and I have to call 911. So what happens, right? So I have a pump in my chest. So can I get CPR? Can they shock me? What happens? What can they do? What can't they do? I need to know these things. I'm gonna be out. So how do they know? Right? So these type of things popped in my head. I'm like, so I went ahead and backtrack. When you come out of surgery at LVAD, they're gonna make sure you contact your insurance company. I'm sorry, your electric company, and they're gonna make sure you contact a fire department, your local fire department, to make sure that that everybody knows you're an LVAD patient. Because if you run out of power, you know, you need power, obviously, to keep you pumped, your battery's charged. And then also, if you are a firefighter, you know, if you're an LVAD patient and a fire department comes, they need to know how important it is and how to handle you. So how do they know that? Well, first off, you got to call them. And if you don't call them, you need to. Second thing, you need to call the dispatcher. Don't call a fire department. They're going to give you a dispatcher number. You call the dispatcher number, and that dispatcher number will need to know what it is you are, LVAD patient, etc., etc. I just happen to actually know the dispatcher, and she had all my information. They had my phone number saved, all these type of things, and they knew I was an LVAD patient, and they verified for me that they had that information. So that's what you need to do. Like I said, when you get home, double check, call the dispatcher, your local dispatcher, and make sure they know you are an LVAD patient. So what happens is they get a phone call, you know, from your house or wherever you're at, your phone number, and to that address, it'll pop up and say an LVAD patient lives here. They'll be prepared. They do know how to handle it, or at least they should know how to handle it, because there is training that goes on yearly for these guys. Any new device they are updated on, and I was talking to the fire department, and they mentioned that they already got the training. The county department here, they got the training on how to handle an LVAD patient. Ultimately, what they'll do is they'll check your pump first to make sure it's working. If you're out, they'll check your pump to make sure it's working, and if it's working, then they know they need to do something else. If it's not working, then obviously they go into CPR, and they got to start working on that. He said he doesn't think they're going to use that shock stuff at all. So that's pretty much it. So, and before I wrap up this video, I had to backtrack, and I wanted to keep you guys posted. This guy right here, if you notice here, on the back of your battery, of this monitor, this is your backup monitor, there is a battery that's in here, okay? And I would say every year, if not year and a half, they will swap this out in clinic. They'll take this out. They have to do this, all right? They'll swap out the one that's hooked up to you, and they'll swap out this guy, and you'll be totally fine. So keep in mind that does need to be swapped out. Also, this needs to be charged, okay? So, like I said, how you would charge this is if you would do this, you would hook up your batteries, and you would just plug them in to here, like if you're gonna charge yourself. And that will charge this back up. And then when you're done charging this, you can take these out, swap them out, and put in a fresh battery charge. And what you don't, because you don't want this to be drained, for one. And two, if this were to be drained, you don't want that to happen either. So that's just little things like that. Like this one right now is dead, so I need to charge it. Which I'm going to do. Actually, it's not dead. It's just that it has nothing hooked up to it. See? So I'm hooking it up now, And right now it's already starting to turn on. And I'm gonna do that for you guys. And I'm also doing it for myself because I should be doing this anyways. So just hooking that up. Now it says it's charging. There we go. Boom, charging. So that's what you need to do, and make sure that's getting done. When it's done charging, it'll be done, and then you can take these batteries out, swap them out, and that's it. Those are my little tips today. If you guys follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, we are doing the Christmas at Chance. And basically what we're doing is we're buying gifts for the family. So please, the GoFundMe page will be in the description below. I really do appreciate anything you guys can give. $5, $2, $10, $100,000. It doesn't matter. All this money I'm trying to do is raise $10,000 to buy for the families at Chance. So basically the heart patients that are there. I know exactly what it's like to be sitting there for more than, you know, weeks, months at a time and just missing your family and wondering if people care about you. So I want to let them know that people are caring for them and are praying for them and rooting for them. I just want to give them some little gifts, and $10,000 obviously just try to take care of as many people as possible. We're giving out blankets. Blankets will be in the description below as well if you want to buy one and ship it out. We wanted to do toys, and the problem with the toys is because of HIPAA, I can't find out who the people are, obviously, and it's kind of difficult. So what we're going to try to do is try to bless a family, maybe a couple families in the hospital, working with the staff there to help me out, and we're going to do that. So we're going to bless the families, we're going to bless the staff, and we're going to bless the heart patients. So and that's pretty much it. So if you want to donate, please GoFundMe below. If you got this far into the video, guys, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate your support and the comments you guys give. It really keeps me motivated. There's a couple of you guys that have actually reached out to me and wondering why I haven't posted a video, you know, just checking up on me. I really appreciate it, and I really thank you guys so much. It really means the world to me that you guys are actually keeping up with me and things like that. But if you guys want to keep in touch, always contact me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. All that is down below. I want to thank you all so much. I will see you on the next vid as fast as I can. I love you guys, and I'll see you. Peace.